Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us. So today I have for you an amazing video where Robin H. at Northern Lights Glow and I are doing a best of the season holiday harvest LTO collaboration where we pick our very favorite things that have been coming out between August and today, and we're going to share them with you, and hopefully that will help you to make informed purchases and just have some fun with us. So when you're done watching mine, please go to Northern Lights Glow, which is Robin's channel, and you can like and subscribe. She is fantastic. I always enjoy her content. She does a wonderful wax war, and she's just a wonderful, encouraging friend here on YouTube. So let's dive into my best of the season. First off, I want to talk to you about what we have in the regular catalog that was new release this year. And we'll start with the bars. I have two here that I just could not separate, one being better than the other. So I have the Blackberry Spice, which is probably my favorite when it comes to all-purpose. I can absolutely see myself putting this in my club and melting it most of the year. It is a comforting scent that has this wonderful rich blackberry with cedar and a little bit of spice, and it's got some other fruits in the background, and it is just a home and hearth huggable type scent. It is fantastic. So then the other one, which is more of a winter bar, is the beautiful Frosted Vanilla. And this one, I just threw it in one of my warmers today to just get another whiff. I won't really start melting this for real until it gets cold outside, but oh, is this good. Every year, Scentsy makes this blue bar in their new release, and I never liked them that much until this one. This one is club worthy. It has the perfect balance of vanilla, birch, and mint, and it's just amazing. So what is my new release warmer choice? I was trying to go with a warmer that performs well enough. It's not the very best performer I've ever had, but it's good. Has beautiful looks, goes with any decor, and would be very, very good all-purpose, like you could give it as a gift to almost anyone. So I chose the Aziza, which is just beautiful. I'll turn it off so you can see just the patterns and the pinholes. It's this lovely, almost warm, almost cool gray, and it is wonderful. It's a 20 watt, and its dish isn't super big, so that's the only downside to this. So it throws well, but it doesn't throw as well as like your classics, like your classic curve, or my favorite always go to is the Alabaster because it's inexpensive, it's good looking, and it throws well. But this for new release is fabulous. So the next category is going to be Harvest. What bars do you like in the fall? I have a couple LTOs, and then I have my very favorite catalog staple. So first in that group of bars is going to be Autumn Road Trip. I just cannot get enough of this bar. It always goes into my club. It is the best, like, cool weather fruit outdoorsy scent. Apple, pear, oak, fantastic, and just makes your home smell exactly like you would want the middle of October to be like. Now next are two that are from our Harvest trio. I did like all three of them, but as far as like best of the best, that's not going to be my favorite LTO collection that we have right now. So the Maple Rum Cake, I just keep melting this and melting this. It's not all that impressive in the clam, but in my house, this like dark spice cake with the butter and the rum, it's just a low rolling, delicious scent that relaxes me every time I use it. And it's impressively long lasting and good for my home. And then the next one is the Cozy Vanilla and Pumpkin. And this I would use in medium to small spaces, but it's so cuddly. It's also in our Harvest trio. Oh, and it's just so good. I can't get enough. So it's got the vanilla, it's got the pumpkin, and it has some very gentle spices. And so those are my three like top favorite recommendations for right now. Now I'm going to show you my favorite of the Harvest collection, warmers. And because I was also considering different categories we're doing, I apologize that this warmer is not available, but my favorite from the Harvest, and I would really think that they'll bring this back next year, was absolutely our beautiful Fairy Tale Pumpkin. And I took out my orange bulb so you can see it just the way it normally is. This was so popular. It lasted longer than I thought it would, and I have enjoyed using this every single day this fall. And it's really cute with an orange bulb inside too, which is the way I usually use it. So next, what do we have when it comes to more holiday type bars? Again, I picked an all-time favorite from the catalog and a couple of our LTOs. So On the top is Christmas Cottage. This is so classic. Every year this comes back in the catalog, and I'll tell you what, there will be a riot the day that Scentsy retires this and people didn't club it. This smell is orange and raspberry and gentle spices. So if you don't like super heavy spice, but you want something really Christmas nostalgic, I think this will be perfect as long as you can do a little bit of spice. I look forward to melting this every year. It is just perfection, and it's really relaxing, and it's also very like you want to have people over and put it in the warmer kind of a smell. So the other two are from our holiday trio, which again isn't going to be my favorite LTO total collection, but I was very impressed with both the Maple Vanilla Glaze, which isn't super long lasting, but man, if you want your house to smell like breakfast, oh, it's so good. And I even have a funny story about performance of this when I took it on the road with me. It went all over the hallways at this hotel that we were staying in. And it really smells like almost a cinnamon roll minus the cinnamon with maple in its place, and it's gooey and it's just decadent. And I have been melting and melting and melting this, and it is in my club. So that was the Maple Vanilla Glaze and Cranberry Orange Cider. I really do like this. I may not like it quite as well as the other things that I had in the same grouping, but as I was looking at holiday bars in general, this is one that I think will grow on me as I use it over November. It is elegant. It's just sort of a soft to medium, and it's not sharp in any way. So that mellowness, I think, will make this a crowd pleaser also. So both of those last two are part of our holiday trio. The other one is the Swirling Snowflakes, and in our harvest trio, there's also the Wild for Fall. I like all of the bars. It's just these stood out the most to me. So what's next? I wanted to show you my favorite LTO collection. So we're considering anything from August all the way till now. So this would be, you could do the Island Days Wax, you could do the Scentspirations Buttercream, but the one that really, really made me happy was our Scents of the Season. Now, there's one in here that if you already watch my channel, you know why I picked this. But first off in it is Blue Christmas. This is my least favorite of the four, but I still like it. It's nostalgic, it's sharp. It's very much like that trunk in the attic with all the old Christmas things in it. So it's got an interesting like spruce and orange peels and spices mixture. And it just sometimes is a little nose tingling for me, which is why it's at the bottom of the pile for me of the four, but still very good and I will enjoy melting. Then we have one that's in the catalog right now, which is Clove and Cinnamon. Like, I do this all year long. It's one of my very favorite top 10 bars of all time. It's mostly clove and a little bit of cinnamon. It's just so warm and so welcoming, and you'll see this is a theme. My favorite category in all the world is spice. Next is Saint Nickerdoodle, which is amazing. This is like apples and powdered sugar, almost like a strudel pastry and baked goodness, baked appley goodness, heaven. And I just cannot get enough of this bar. It's fantastic, went right in my club. And now you will know why I picked this. Cozy Fireside is in this collection. They had retired it. It's truly, absolutely my favorite Scentsy bar of all time. It's in my club, and it's never coming out again. This is the best Christmas smell ever from Scentsy for me. It's hearth, fireside, not smoky, just there's ginger, and there's like this smoldery quality, and all this perfect childhood memory packed in a little plastic container, and I love it. So that is my favorite total LTO collection that we have right now. Now back to the warmers. What is my favorite holiday warmer? Now, I will give absolute honorable mention to the All Through the Night. My husband talked me into getting it. If you guys have been listening to my back and forth on this, he's the one that finally pushed me over the edge. It's coming in the mail. But that one can't count because number one, I don't have it, and number two, it's sold out in like a day and a half. So of the ones that I have already, which one do I think is the most beautiful, performs well, and is a great, especially for Christmas, decor piece? And that is, you'll be surprised, is actually the Trim the Tree. I liked the looks of the festive fir, but now that I have them both in my home, this one is just the loveliest. It almost floats, like these tears almost float at night, and the bulb glare is not too bad. Unfortunately, the festive fir is a 25 instead of a 20, and it's kind of an eye blinder, so that also helped me make my decision. This Trim the Tree is the most beautiful. I have ordered a couple for gifts for people already, and I just don't think that we have a prettier warmer in our normal holiday haul this year. So then after that, I wanted to talk about scent and warmer of the month. So all the way from August, which unfortunately we had kind of a fluke, and there was no warmer of the month for us in our region. I saw it in region 2, and it was beautiful. It was like glaciers and a beautiful moon, and it was blue and white. But then we had September, October, and November. And so for me, this right here, the Tiger Eye Pumpkin. I'm not going to pull it out because it's very hard to get things from out back behind my shelf. That warmer, and I like it even better than the Fairy Tale Pumpkin. I just didn't want to use it in 2 categories. This is my favorite warmer that Scentsy has produced all fall winter so far. It is kind of glamorous. It's a little bit on the like spooky side, and I love brown, and they never make brown warmers. They made 2 of them this season. That one, and then there's also the Tiger Jasper, which I also considered for my best of new release. I just felt like the Aziza was better in so many categories. So that Tiger Eye Pumpkin is phenomenal, and it's just something that I hope I will have for forever and never break. So when it comes to scent of the month though, August, September, October, and November, and the December scent of the month sounds amazing. It's Cinnamon Pine Cone. We just don't physically have it yet, so I can't include that. For me, especially if you watch my channel, you know it is Sweet Orange and Evergreen. And what I love about this is it's right up there with Cozy Fireside. It's another nostalgic childhood Christmas scent for me. Oh, this smells like mistletoe from Yankee. Even my husband knew immediately it was a Yankee tart. This bar is so good. I usually don't kind of hoard my scent of the month kit. I have not given away very many of these. They are amazing, and I'm going to be melting this from Thanksgiving to Christmas. So then, what about licensed LTO? Now, I do not have the warmer, but my favorite of our licensed right now is definitely going to be, let me turn this off again, this collection, which I don't know has really gotten a lot of press this year. This is going to be the limited edition Mickey and Friends Christmas Warmer, and it has beautiful LED lights inside of the ceramic, and it just reminds me of all those Mickey and Minnie specials, the Disney specials when I was a kid, and the bar that goes with it is wonderful. This is called the Season of Magic. Last year when I got this, I literally put it in my basement, melting in the warmer, and we got out all of our old scratch DVDs because my girls being another generation, there were even more videos to go through. And we melted Season of Magic and enjoyed our Disney reminiscence for Christmas. This, if you don't like pine and spruce, this might be your tree scent. It's almost like a cartoon version of tree. It's super, super sweet. And it is just kind of an odd mix of pine and berries and sugar and things, but in the happiest way. So I get some of this every year. Last year I even clubbed it, but it looks like they're going to bring it back over and over again because it is a licensed LTO. So this one definitely gets my vote for favorite LTO of the season. So now we have a few other categories. Mini warmers are something that you can get a million of them, and I have a lot. But I was trying to consider across all the collections, which mini warmer have I kept up the longest and not changed it? That would be one of our new release warmers, and it is, I believe it's called the Bless Our Home or Bless This Home warmer. And this has been in my kitchen since August, which is really unusual for me to not want to change something out. There we go. And it has the most just beautiful, I don't know if I can get this to not glare. There we go. Most beautiful, like almost wreath around it. And it's good for any time of the year. And I am just so happy with it. And it's got the cute little pinholes. It's nice and neutral. So this one gets my vote for best mini warmer from August until now. And then when it comes to the harvest and the holiday, I love the little pumpkin spice and everything nice mini. And I like the snowflake mini that we have in our holiday collection too. So then, biggest investment that you can make in the fall winter season with Scentsy for wax is a brick. Which brick is my favorite? And that, of course, is going to be caramel chestnut. And I got so excited when I smelled this because it's another thing I've been waiting for Scentsy to figure out is a chestnut scent. Oh, is this good? And the new Scentspirations Buttercream collection is nice. I think my favorite, which really didn't make it on this table, but there is a caramel one that I think will be amazing mixed with this. Just kind of an honorable mention. So this is definitely my brick of choice. It throws well, it's nice and nutty, it's very homey. But I will say, as a runner-up, this one I didn't put as high as caramel chestnut because I need to mix it or alternate warmers to really love it. But this Winter's Eve is very good, and it's different. And I've been mixing it directly with iced pine. Phenomenal. And I've also been mixing it with around the campfire. So I would say, as a runner-up, this is a good one. And especially if you just need like a masculine man cave type smell that you would use all year round, this is really good. So those are my bricks. And then I did want to put an honorable mention on one that I have on order as far as a warmer. I think this would be the best performing holiday warmer that we're offering right now. I have this on order. I used party credits for it. It's coming in the mail. This is the Merry Mosaic, I believe. Yes, because I already have the Forever Fall, very similar, same kind of construction, throws like a champ. These inlaid mosaics are incredible. So if you're looking for best bang for your buck, something that's traditional and is going to throw well, that is a high recommendation for me. All right, now, what buddy of all the ones that we've had, because we've had Bring Back My Buddy, we've had Special Buddies, we even had this cute little penguin that is either coming or just came out, but I love reindeer. So I got so excited when River the Reindeer showed up in our holiday type collections. It was in a specific release, I think on October the 1st, I believe. And so she is my buddy. I have two girls, one of them is young teen, so she has several buddies. I'm calling this the mom buddy. River is not getting stolen by my children, especially my younger one, and she sits on the couch downstairs with my cabin woodland Christmas that I've already started decorating. She's in Very Merry Cranberry today. You can unzip the pack and change your pouch however much you want. And I've never bought a buddy for myself before, and I probably won't do it again unless I have another reindeer, but this is my all-time favorite, like even above any other one we've ever had. River the Reindeer. So then, what about things that aren't wax, that aren't warmers? I really, really enjoy the scent circles, and especially the limited edition holiday ones. You can throw these in your car, you can put them in a closet, you can even put these shaped ones on a package as like an extra little present. So I'm not saying one of these is specifically a scent that I like better than another. I just use them all, but I love the shaped ones. So like here's the Cozy Vanilla and Pumpkin, shaped like a pumpkin. Here is the Maple Rum Cake, shaped like a cute little cupcake. And then the Scenspiration one is going to be in our Candy Cane Buttercream. And that is shaped like a snowflake. So most of the time I hang them from my little mirror in my car, and it's so much fun. Also helps me to figure out which car is mine because I kind of have a generic colored vehicle. And then last but not least, after everything else, any other non-wax items that I really, really enjoyed, I would say that my favorite thing, and this is kind of a surprise because I don't tend to buy a lot of things that are non-wax, was the Moisture Medley collection. And this one's in Cozy Cardigan, and I'm sure that the Cashmere and Corduroy Hand Cream is amazing too, but I got the whole set of the Moisture Medley in Cozy Cardigan this fall, so there was also Sugar Scrub, which I already used up and threw away. That was amazing. Probably my favorite body product I've ever tried from Scentsy, and the actual bubble bath type stuff, I'm blanking on that. Shower gel. The shower gel was incredible, and I just love the way that this makes my hands feel and the way that that particular scent relaxes me and carries scent with me throughout the day. So these are my best of the season recommendations. I think if I had to pick one thing that stands out of all of them, it would be my Tiger Eye Pumpkin, and besides my Cozy Fireside, because that's just been a classic favorite of mine for years, the Sweet Orange and Evergreen. So this is Elizabeth with Elizabeth Scenes and Scents. I hope that this best of the season video has been helpful for you. And as I said, please go check out Robin at Northern Lights Glow to see if we agree or disagree on what we think is the best of the season. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.